sitting in a parking garage, so the lighting is atrocious. Please forgive. It is 9:30 in the morning and I am finished work for the day. My job is so crazy. I had 3 clients this morning. They were staying at the Fairmont Royal York with their work. So they were doing like training and like team building stuff here, kind of like a conference style thing. And then they were also doing headshots. So they wanted their makeup done for their headshots and for their like last day of the conference. I honestly don't really know if any of them really were like in love with their makeup. I thought everything looked really nice, but it's tough when people don't give you any direction. And I mean, one lady did give me some direction, which I appreciated. And then when I first did her makeup, she like looked in the mirror and then asked to change a couple things, which I love that. But I just like, I don't know, you can tell when someone looks in the mirror and they like love what they see, as opposed to like when someone looks in the mirror and you can tell they like want to say something but won't. I always encourage everybody, if you're having your hair done, if you're having your makeup done, if you're having a service done, I know it's really hard, but there's a very like polite way that you can ask to change something. I would way rather you be happy with my work than to leave and feel unsure about something. It's also very helpful if you have inspiration photos. I'll just say that as well. But yeah, it went good overall. Like no one was complaining. I just wasn't getting like the I'm obsessed, I love it vibes that I'm used to. Anyways, you guys, it's been a minute since I filmed. My family got some very sad news about 1 week ago, and I just wasn't really in the mood for filming or vlogging or like editing even really. I kind of just like went off all of my socials completely for a few days. I posted on my work Instagram again this morning for the first time, and I'm feeling like getting back into vlogging. So here we are, we're gonna do a little weekend in my life. I am sweating because it's so hot in here, so I'm gonna get going. I need to go to Shoppers to pick up a couple of things that I need. I need some CeraVe cleanser and some cotton rounds for my kit. And then I'm gonna head home and we will figure out what we're gonna do with the rest of our day, because I don't know what that's gonna be. Has been a few hours. When I got home, I just hung out with Will for a little bit, and then I sat on the balcony and I did a little bit of reading and then had some lunch, and that has brought us to where we are now. I wanted to do a little book review for you guys. This is Book Lovers by Emily Henry. I actually started this book almost a month ago. I only had like 6 pages left when we were leaving to go to Vancouver, so I just left this book here and brought a new book with me to read when we were in Vancouver. So I just had like those 6 pages to read and I just finished it now. This was my first Emily Henry read, and this book is a favorite of a lot of people's but was not of mine. I was gonna give it like a 2.5 stars, but then reading the ending, I feel like I actually really liked the ending, which is atypical for me recently. I've really just been like unhappy with a lot of people's endings, but I am gonna give this a 3 out of 5. One thing that I thought was kind of weird about this is that the book starts out with the main character kind of making fun of or talking down about the types of stories that this book then turns into. So I found that like a little bit confusing, and I don't really know what the author was trying to do there. It's about these 2 people who work in the literary world who are kind of enemies in business, but then bump into each other in a small town, and it's their cute little love story. I don't know. Super easy and light. Not my favorite book from that genre. Will just went out for lunch with his dad, and his dad dropped us off something that I wanted to show you guys too. So Will's aunt is an artist, and last January we were all in Mexico together, and Will was talking about how when he was a kid he used to really love the art that she had up in her house. And it was her art that she's made, and she was like, oh, I have a painting for you guys. So she gifted us this beautiful painting. I hadn't seen it, so I was like a little nervous because I didn't know if I was gonna like it or not, but I actually really like the colors. And I've seen some of her work that's like similar to this before, so I knew I was gonna like the vibe, but I was scared I wouldn't like the colors. Anyways, it's here. This is what it looks like. Very fun. I really like the blue, the green, the yellow. So I'm not sure where we're gonna put it. We were originally planning to hang it here, but then we put up the picture rail, so that doesn't work anymore. We could do it in the closet room on this wall right here above my dresser. Or we bought some bookshelves to go up here, which actually, hopefully we're gonna put up today. I don't know, we'll see. But the bookshelves might not work because of Will's desk. So Will has a standing desk that he uses in that position sometimes. And so we're not sure how the shelving situation will go with the standing desk, but if not, then maybe the art can go here. I'm not sure. We have tons of wall space, so we'll figure it out. But yeah, Will went for lunch, so I'm just gonna relax a little bit, probably watch a little bit of YouTube and wait for him to come home. And then I'm hoping he's in the mood to put up the bookshelves, because if you guys were here the day we bought those, I totally called it that we weren't going to get them up forever, and it's been so long now, so hopefully today's the day.
I can cap it there.
Is that the max you would ever do?
I think so. I'm like, oh no wait. I was gonna say I'm like at the top of my screen. Like we can putty these holes. We can do whatever we want. Good, yeah.
Hi, I'm kind of dying a little bit. It's the next day, it's Saturday, it's 12:30. I was up at 4:45 this morning to be at my wedding for 6 a.m. I had 6 clients in only 5 hours. So it was a bit rushy, kind of stressful from the start. And it's kind of a crazy feeling to be like rushing from 6 a.m. until 11 a.m. and that's like 5 hours straight of just like feeling stressed. Just like really feeling it. When I finished, I was like shaking from probably like adrenaline draining out of my body or something, I don't know, but we're home. I'm feeling good. The shelf is up, I'm gonna show it to you, but I'm gonna tell you a little story about it first. We had some drama, which of course we did. We do every time we try to do something around the house. I will share that with you shortly, but I need to just sit here for a minute. On top of the fact that it was stressy, rushy at work this morning, I got my period like halfway through and I was dying. At first I was like, is anyone else like so hot in here? Like I was sweating, I was roasting. No one else seemed to think it was warm. And then I started getting the worst cramps and it like clicked for me what was happening and I was like, oh my God. So that was fun. Luckily they had some aspirin for me to take. I had to ask the bride for aspirin because I get really bad cramps and I was trying to fight through it because I was working and I didn't want to like show my pain and I could not do it. I had to ask her for some. So luckily she had some and saved my life. But yeah, I just need to lay here for like half an hour and do nothing. And then I am going to get my nails done later. So let me lay here and go on TikTok. And then we will come back. I'll show you the shelf. See you shortly. Okay, I laid on the couch for 15 minutes and I was falling asleep. So it's time to get up. I'm going to heat myself up something to eat. It was really cute. The bride's mom and dad at the wedding this morning were so nice. They were literally so sweet. The whole day, her dad like wanted to help me carry my bags to the car. I was like, please don't, like, it's my job. I carry them with me everywhere. And then he was like, well, we have this for you. I'll carry this to your car for you. And I was like, okay, what is it? They gave me this like giant box of like donuts, croissants, whatever this thing is. I was snacking on them in the car on the way home. Like, so nice. I definitely don't need this giant box of donuts. Will and I have been trying to eat super healthy this week. Which is why I actually have some food made. I did some meal prepping actually and made myself a couple of recipes for lunches because I am always just reaching for something quick for lunch. And I end up having pierogies or dumplings most of the time. And I just wanted something more like healthy and nutritious. So earlier in the week I was having some chili that I made, and this is a like potato corn chowder soup. Okay, while that goes, let me tell you about the bookshelf. So the shelf is up. There she is. When we were putting up the picture rail, we had a ton of trouble drilling into the wall because we could drill through the drywall obviously really easy, but then we were hitting something really solid. And we did some Googling and we kind of had a feeling that there was cement in behind the drywall for soundproofing and stuff in the condo. And so I was talking to a few people, like my aunt and my mom and stuff, about like how we should approach drilling into the cement, and they were saying that we can get like a cement drill bit for our drill. So let me stir the soup. So we went to Home Hardware yesterday. The Home Hardware was in our neighborhood. I think that they would be familiar with our building and stuff. So when we got there, they ended up saying that the like cement drill bit wouldn't work and that we needed a hammer drill, which is like a special type of drill. And they had them for rent. So we rented the drill. We bought special screws and like all this like special stuff that we needed. And we got it home and we plugged in the drill and we tried to drill into the wall with it and it wasn't working. And we were like, oh my God, like, are we dumb? Can we just not figure out how to work it? Is it broken? What's the deal? So then we took it back to Home Hardware. They plugged it in, they tested it. I like showed them a video of what was happening when we were trying to use it. And they were like, oh, it's cooked, like it's broken. So then the employee at the Home Hardware was like, can you guys just wait here for like 5 minutes? And we were like, yeah, sure, like why? He was like, I'm just gonna grab mine for you guys. And I don't know if he like went to his house or like went to his work van or something, but he literally like went out, got his personal hammer drill that is his own product thing, tool, I guess is the word. He went and got his own tool, brought it back to us. They refunded us everything for the entire rental, and then just like he just like gave us his own drill to use. He's like, use this, finish your project, bring it back tomorrow. So nice, like world's nicest man. So we need to bring that back, and we're gonna get him like a gift card to Tim Hortons or something, I think, for the amount that it would have cost to rent the one from the store, because that's literally just so nice. Anyways, here's the bookshelf. So you may think it's a bit high. It does kind of look it. However, Will has a standing desk. So oftentimes the desk is raised. Well, not oftentimes, but sometimes. So we needed to find a space on the wall where the shelf looked good, but also the desk would be able to get up to where it needs to get up. So that's where we landed. I love it. I think it looks so good. We wanted to actually do 2 shelves, like stacked basically, one on top of the other, but we didn't end up having enough room, so we just did the one, which means we have an extra one to hang up somewhere, but I don't know, we haven't figured out what we're gonna do with that. We kind of wanted to like separate the office, so like Will's office, we want to feel like a very separate entity to the rest of the room. I feel like this really helps us achieve that. I think we're gonna do some like art or like photos or something hung around the computer. So yeah, it's a work in progress, but I'm really happy with it. I can't wait to fill it up with books. And then I can finally get, I just have like collections of books all over the place that won't fit in the bookshelf because the bookshelf is like completely full. So I'll be able to deal with all that, which is very exciting. But yes, I'm going to eat my lunch. And then depending on what time it is, we're either going to go to return the drill or we're just gonna head straight to my nails. So we'll see what time it is and go from there. Okay, it's almost 1:30 or just after 1:30. I booked this nail appointment, number one, because I really need to get my nails done. So this is what I'm rocking right now, is the red. You can see how grown out they are. So I'm gonna bring the length back down and I wanna kind of sharpen them out a bit, but I'm super happy with how thin the gel is. So we're gonna aim for that again. I'm not sure what color I'm gonna do yet. I'm just gonna pick something last minute. And I also booked in for a pedicure. I haven't had a pedicure in so long, but I decided to get one now because I was like, whatever, I felt like treating myself. But also because soon it's gonna be too cold to wear like flip-flops or sandals, and I feel like then when you get a pedicure and you like stick your shoes and your sneakers with like your socks or whatever, your nail polish just gets ruined. So I want to be able to like walk home in my sandals. Do I even have any? I feel like I threw them all out this summer. But yeah, I haven't had one all summer, so I'm looking forward to it. I'm gonna change. I need to get out of these work clothes. I think I'm just gonna wear my like sweat shorts and maybe just like leave this top on. I also booked this appointment because I'm trying not to sleep this afternoon because I want to be able to go to bed early tonight because I have to wake up early again tomorrow and the next day. So I had like 4 days of work in a row that were all super early mornings. So we're done two to go, but I want to be able to go to bed early, and if I nap in the afternoon, that doesn't usually happen. So we're trying to stay awake. I'm feeling so sleepy. I don't know actually if I even have any sandals to wear. These Fenty slides, maybe I'll just wear these. I bought these to wear to Vegas. We went to a pool party in Vegas and I was like, what shoes do you wear to a pool party? At the time, neon stuff was like super cool, and so I thought these like Fenty slides would be perfect. Okay, ready to go? Feeling comfy cozy? Let's go take care of our nails, shall we? All right, we're back. Here's the color that I ended up going with. It's like this milky yellowy color. I don't think I've ever had yellow on my nails before, and I kind of love it. Just me. I did have her do them like quite short because I have so much work this month, and when they're long, they get in the way when I'm trying to do things. Like they make putting on lashes tricky, and like when I want to use my fingers to apply eyeshadow and stuff, it's just tougher when the nails are longer. So I went pretty short with them, and yeah, I like them. She like did not give a fuck about my cuticles, like blood everywhere. And when she like used the alcohol at the end, like all my fingers were burning. She cut the shit out of them. But I guess that's what I get for going to the nail salon on a Saturday. I don't know. And then yeah, I just got white on my toes. My feet look like new feet, which is amazing. I was trying to remember the last time I had a pedicure, and I think it was before my wedding. So it's been like 11 months. So they were atrocious. I wore these shoes to the wedding that I went to in Vancouver and had like so many cuts and blisters from them all along my toes. And those are all gone now, which I don't understand how that works, but I have new feet, which is fabulous. I just got home, it's like 4 or something, and Will just got home too from golf, so we'll probably go return that drill and do all that, and then I think Will's gonna make us dinner, and I'm gonna spend the next couple of hours trying to stay awake and then go to bed early. So yeah, I probably won't vlog anymore today, but I'll see you guys tomorrow, maybe bright and early. Good morning, you guys. 7:27. I got to sleep in until 6 today. Woohoo! Yeah, I just arrived at my client's house for her wedding. I've got 4 girls in 4 hours, which feels very luxurious. It's a very nice number. It's not too big and I have enough time and everything's gonna be good. We start at 8. I came early because I remember the last time I came here, it took me forever to get into the parking. Anyways, I'm gonna go call her to let me in. I'll see you guys later. Here we are in another parking garage. This is my life. I just travel from parking garage to parking garage. I'm feeling much more awake than I was much earlier this morning. It's like 12:30. I just wrapped up my wedding. Everything went really well. As I expected, we had tons of time, so I got some really good pictures and videos and stuff. I'll put some in here of some of the makeup looks that I did. I feel like something that makes a huge difference for me in terms of like how well makeup comes out is if people have the proper height of chair. A bar stool that's not like too high, but is just like the perfect counter height makes such a difference. Like if you're sitting in a low chair and I'm like hunched over, it's really hard to like get angles right and everything. Obviously I can work under like whatever circumstances there are, but yeah, like having that high stool, and then also she had amazing lighting in there, like such good natural lighting, and like those two things together I feel like just made the makeup come out so good. On top of the fact that we weren't rushing, on top of the fact that the girls were already so beautiful, like it was just good. It was all good. Everything was working. So I'm really excited to head home. I'm actually like not even really feeling that tired today, which is wonderful. I'm gonna go home and have some lunch, probably snack on some car snacks. I literally keep like a little collection of snacks in my car for after work because I'm typically starving when I get back to my car after work. These are some 3 Farmers roasted chickpeas barbecue flavor. I love these. They have like fava beans and like little peas, and they have all these different flavors, and I buy them all the time. They're so good. When I get home, I have to book some flights. I'm gonna fly out west the first weekend of October to visit with my family. I mentioned at the beginning of this vlog that we got some sad news last week, so I'm just gonna go be with them for a little while. So I need to get those flights booked, and then yeah, I'll probably just be chilling for the rest of the afternoon. Sunday is me and Will's night to order food and like watch a bunch of really good TV. So we're gonna be doing that tonight. We are also really like excited for it because I think I also mentioned in this video, we tried to eat like super healthy this week. It's been a super fun summer. I've literally had the best summer, but I was just living life freely. I was drinking a lot and eating a lot, and my clothes are feeling tight, and I'm just ready for like a little bit more health and wellness in my life. So this is the new focus of the upcoming months. I feel like I've been blurry in this entire clip because it's so dark in here, so I'm gonna stop talking. I'm gonna drive home and see you guys in a little bit. Okay friends, it is 5 o'clock. I just basically have been working all afternoon. I came home and had some lunch, and then I've just been working on the computer. I had to write an invoice. I had to send an email to a wedding planner that emailed me. I had to do some ordering for some makeup for my kit. I've been running out of a few things, so I had to do a little restock. And then I spent a little bit of time researching those flights, so I got those all booked. And Will is feeling like he hasn't left the house enough today, so we're gonna go for a little walk and take in the evening air and then come home for our celebratory We Were Healthy This Week dinner. But first I need to take off my makeup because it's literally been on since like 6 in the morning, and I am so ready for it to be off my face. Oh, by the way, I should update you guys on this. So I've been using this little CeraVe makeup removing cleansing balm that I got in the States when I was down there. They don't have this in Canada yet, as far as I know. You can see I've used a good amount of it, and I am not super happy with it. I don't really like it that much. I do not feel like it does really a good enough job at removing makeup, and it's like hard to rinse off as well. So I definitely wouldn't buy it again, and I'm glad I just got the travel size instead of the full size, because I'll use it up because it like works okay, but yeah, I will have to find something new because Pharmacy Green Clean is not on the Sephora website yet. I don't know if it's gonna come back, guys.